There is the mage rework coming up, so that's gonna probably be the Swain rework right there.
No, they said Swain needs his own individual rework separate from the mage update. I actually remember them saying that somewhere. Anyways, we're gonna be about to get into game now. We're gonna see who goes into what lane and who's gonna go up against who. I I mean, I
We
don't know how
got
much it matters, like who goes up against who in the matchups as wise.
well, it's obviously Rengar versus Leona, so. But
Well, in the jungle, yeah. You don't. But that doesn't mean like they'll ever like find each other in the jungle. Like they could just be ganking on opposite sides of the map the entire time, or just counter ganking. You know, they're not 1v1ing. They're just like who's gonna be where at the right time kind of thing. That's always how jungle matchups go. You know.
I'm not sure who you'd want to send in which lane.
I think
Like,
they. Hmm. I mean,
got Shin in the top lane versus the Blitzcrank, mid lane Bard versus Gangplank, and Yorick versus Thresh bot lane.
hmm.
Jungle is starting on opposite sides of the jungle, but appears Leona is starting her red buff while Rengar is starting the Krug.
I don't know anything about jungling. I'm more of a laner myself, so like any like reasonings behind like specific camp startings is completely beyond me.
If you want to go through like a more sustained clear, you start the Krug buff so that you can get the
The
extra
stun.
stuns and everything to keep yourself in the jungle longer. But if you want to invade the jungle afterward, you want to start the red buff so you can heal
Ah,
yourself up, get the buff sooner, and then go into the jungle and try and cheese them like level 1.
nah, that makes
So
sense. So you think
we
Leona's gonna
might see
cheese a Rengar?
Simon be, but it's gonna be Leona versus Rengar 1v1. Either that or he's gonna go try and gank a lane.
Yeah.
So
I know Simon does jungle. He plays a lot of unusual stuff too,
he
so he could probably
is
pull
going
off
for the
random.
cheese.
Yeah. Oh god. I was about to say Yorick was trading pretty well, but then he took a bunch of damage from Thresh, kind of balancing that out. He does have corrupting potion. I don't see like AP on Thresh being so great. The scalings on his stuff is so weak. Besides like his ultimate, which might not hit guaranteed anyways.
Yeah, I'd rather see an AD Thresh, just see him one-shot people and still do a ton of magic damage.
I actually really like Bard mid, more for troll. I've had a history of picking Bard twice, and both times I went against the LeBlanc, and both times I actually ended up freaking winning, because they underestimated me and I kept stunning them in my tower. Uh, it never happened again. The third time I got wrecked, so I stopped playing Bard mid. Looks like
Hey,
Bard's actually the one bowling Gangplank,
that's
by the
2 out
way.
of 3. That's still a winning series.
Yeah. Yeah, Bard's actually bowling out Gangplank early on because I think his sustain is having an easier time. If he's also able to challenge the barrel, like, okay, yeah, he just destroyed the barrel for free because Gangplank didn't time his Q properly. I'm gonna be judging the Gangplank just like I'm judging the Vicar. Uh, I haven't even seen what's going on top lane. Seems kind of going whatever. Is Ranger about to die to a camp? Oh god, Yorick taking a big turret shot right there. Ouch. I actually played a lot of Thresh too sometimes. So when Thresh came out, I played so much Thresh. All those little tricks about keeping him
Yeah,
in your tower.
I used to
Oops.
play support like all the time, and Thresh
Oh,
was like my bay.
a big flash going. Both flash in the bot lane. His Thresh almost goes down. Gotta watch out there.
1v1 in the top lane.
Oh, Shen
I
came
can't
out on top of
imagine
that
much
one.
getting out of this besides lane dominance. Simon going for the gank mid, and he gets a flash, but that could be bad.
Oh god. It could be.
That looked like it would have been so bad for Simon. Like, if Seven Fires had just like autoed one more time, and that's a good.
It was barely out of turret
We're
range.
hyping these things up, but nothing happens.
And they got away. I'm sure you remember last week. Thresh is pulling him in the
Yeah.
turret again. Yeah. They're always gonna get away. There's
And
less action happening with 4 people on the map. You know, with bot lane, if one person gets pulled, there's 4 people fighting there at all times because it's a duo lanes. In solo lanes, it's kind of
Yeah,
like who can like 1v1 me, bro? Kind of
they
thing.
got the pull. Now what?
Got nothing else he could do. Oh, he pulled him again. That actually might be Shen's death
That
unless he has his
actually
shield up.
might be a
Nope,
kill.
dead.
First
Nice,
blood.
nice flash. He hooked him in the turret. Did he take? No, he didn't take a turret shot, but just getting hit by the hook, and he is AP. And if I will check really quick.
That was just a full-blown 1v1 from Kill a Sponge.
Yeah, you know, he has a little bit of AP, but I think yeah, it was just like with how low Shen was, he was able to finish off, and he did take ignite. He took ignite, so Shen didn't have any like defensive summoner for himself, and I guess he couldn't shield in time either. It was a
Yep.
nice kill.
I'm not expecting that to happen again though, because Shin already has his Negatron cloak, so
Yeah,
that goes all the action top lane.
is Rengar okay? He's a little low from the jungle right now. What is these barrels? I'm tilted.
Alright, that hurt to watch.
My poor gangplank heart. Nah, it's okay. No.
That is so much damage under the thresh just from one ghoul.
Oh god. Yeah, that's York hurts. I haven't played him for a while though. And Shen also does have that teleport advantage over Blitzcrank. Because you know, okay, you notice I haven't been looking at this either. The CS differences between the lanes so far. Shen has more than Blitz besides dying. There's a gank in the mid lane right here as the Bardolt comes out a little strange time. Oh, but a nice stun afterwards, and I don't think Gangplank actually has his oranges, but there's not enough.
Gonna get away.
Leona almost
Simon!
died. That was really close there. He almost died to that. I think Gangplank started chugging his corrupting pots. He almost could have gotten that kill if he actually like chugged the corrupting pot earlier. Looks like Bard's on the receiving end of this now. Oh,
Alright, this should be a kill.
Oh, he gets stunned though. I almost died to it too.
You're running to the jungle
out.
versus a Rengar!
Oh, he has a barrier up too, but the Shen ultimate got interrupted by the Blitzcrank, so he doesn't actually join him. That was really interesting. I think Bard's in a bad spot, but he is level 6, and what is... Yeah, is he picking a fight?
He's probably going to go down.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Rengar doesn't have anything else. That was strange.
That entire thing was strange.
He was walking in a really strange direction. It looks like Shen's getting bullied out now, despite that Negatron's. The Negatron's... Like his Blitzcrank's Rocket Fist does double his AD damage, so he still hurts like with physical damage as well. Oh man, the Blitzcrank's actually pressuring him really hard now. All right. What was it mentioning the CS differentials? Okay, It seemed like Shen was doing better, but it looks like Blitz is bullying him now. Blitz might actually kill him if Shen's not careful. Oh yeah, that's probably dead.
Second 1v1 in the top lane.
No, that magic resist isn't gonna help Shen enough. He needs like actual sustain against the Blitzcrank too, because Blitzcrank just bursts him so hard every time.
So far the series tonight have been one hard carry every single time. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Kill-A-Sponge in this series. If they can't shut him down soon, like. All the pressure has gone onto the mid lane Gangplank from Simon, and meanwhile in the top lane, Kill-A-Sponge is just 1v1 files in like 2 times, but he's still behind in CS. So
having 2 kills kind of makes
CS doesn't really matter after two.
Yeah, after two, it didn't really matter. When he had the first kill, he was down like 20 CS, so it was kind of like whatever. But now it's starting to swing in his favor. I think he's going for that Rod of Ages first for that nice increase in damage and tankiness. Oh, Gangplank is actually.
Is this gonna be another solo kill?
Bard is doing a ton of damage with the Thunderlords. He's got a needlessly large rod too. Starts teleporting in York's face. Oh my goodness, Bard actually might get that kill here. No, Gangplank manages to flash away at the last second. Wow, Bard is bullying.
Story of the mid lane.
I need to play solo and Bard now. Uh-oh.
On to Ragnar the Sexy real quick. And
He's
Alright, we
ready.
gotta wait a couple seconds, see if he gets away.
We gotta wait. Bard's coming
So
in
we
from
gotta
the
see if
side. He's dead.
Caster Curse is still a thing.
No,
And
he's dead. He's dead.
he's dead.
He's dead. He's waiting for him to die. Okay, so with all this, despite everything
I
happening,
was about
to
to...
see us...
You were about to hear me go, "Oh, come on!" If he had gotten away, like just hook over the wall into the dragon pit, just get away like that, or just lucky hook onto a scuttle crab or something.
What are these barrels? Oh, looks like Riker's actually gonna come in to get the Bard. It's a really short portal.
Is Dustion gonna make it? Pops the barrier, pops the ulti, an amazing Bard ulti, but
Gangplank
he'll
queued
get
too early.
away.
Oh my god, Gangplank queued
And
the barrel
BM
too
from
early.
Dustion.
Dustion's not afraid at all. Gangplank eats his orange. What? He's not saving it for like the CC, he's just kind of using it to try to sustain himself, which I think is actually not really that great. Gangplank's oranges actually do a lot more because they removed some of the AP scaling, but gave it a missing health increase. So if you're like really low, the oranges like just heal you for a lot more, which also rewards you if you buy health on Gangplank too. Just popping that for sustain though lets him get like stunned by Bard and comboed for burst, which is probably why he's having a little bit of a hard time.
Not only that, but the amount of CC that would happen if the Leona comes out mid again, which so far it's probably going to happen. He's probably going to need that orange to just survive the CC in general. Like, you've got Leona's ulti, you got Leona's root, you got Leona's second stun in her Q, you've got the Bard stun, you've got so much CC coming in, you're going to need that orange to get away.
Yeah.
Unless his plan is just survive and through the power of orangey goodness, which, you know,
just make it K. I kind of want oranges now. I want oranges now. I like tangerines better than oranges though.
Alright, Vey is a heretic confirmed.
What? Yeah, I don't play Gangplank anymore, man. You can't pull that on me. Despite everything that's happening so far, gold lead's not really going anywhere on either side. It's not swinging really hard in either's favor. Oh.
Is this another... Okay.
What?
That's actually kind of scary.
That hurt. Is that he's going AD actually as Blitzcrank's getting followed up. I saw Blitzcrank hook Leona and it didn't do anything. That was really strange. But yeah, that hurts.
No, he hooked Shen.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh.
Shen body blocked it.
Oh, that was really
That was
weird.
a pretty good hook though.
Yeah.
And doesn't come down to anything.
Yorick's getting to like his tanky point. He's got that tier. He's got a bomby cinder for some extra pushing power too. Rengar flashing away and also Gangplank teleporting in to try to scare him off from diving. That's a Warriors Leona and it actually hurts too.
Yeah, you know how I said that it's probably gonna be the Blitzcrank carrying this series? Well, this game at the very least.
Yeah.
Simon, after that last fight, just probably got to the point of him having a lot of CC and still being able to deal out tons of damage, so...
He could probably 1v1 like anyone. Maybe not Blitzcrank, but he can give Rengar a hard time, especially in counter ganks, because he's got more CC than Rengar does.
Oh yeah, like by a long shot. That's entirely what Leona is made for, just CC after CC, but, you know...
Yeah.
I'm from low elo, so honestly, I keep on seeing Trinity Force Leonas, and they still scare me, so...
Looks like he's actually gonna go on a Rengar, and he bursts him down! The kill ended up going over to...
Simon's gonna go down, but...
Wait, what? No, he's not! Oh, he gets saved by the thirst, but...
Okay.
I was
about to say...
Yeah, Yorick picks up the kill though as a Bard goes out hitting him and the Blitzcrank. Shen teleports in using a summoner spell, it flashes in and gets the taunt. But Bard goes down to the Gangplank barrel.
Dodge out, goes back over the wall, and... Are they gonna get away from this?
They're both really low, it's probably gonna go down to Shen though.
Down.
Yorick pops his ultimate. He's trying to heal up.
Yorick goes down, but he's gonna pop right back up, and that's Kill a Sponge down.
Okay. Thresh actually ended up getting away from Shen, by the way. I thought he was dead. He's actually recalling deep in their jungle.
Yeah, I thought Thresh was the goner right there. Like,
He literally
if
had like a
Shin had
sliver
just like
health.
kept on chasing down a little bit instead of trying to go up and help the Yorick, who was already dead anyway, they probably would have came out ahead of that. But because he wanted him to remember Yorick Mori, he instead ended up just losing out on an extra kill for his team. That was an instant orange.
Yeah, that's pretty
from
good.
7 fires. Like,
Yeah, I'll give that one to him. Gold Lead's still not swinging heavily. It's once again the kills are even right now. This might we're not gonna see a clear winner until we see the late game fights when the death timers are much longer and objectives are actually able to be taken. Because you notice no turrets have gone down yet in this game.
yeah. Speaking of objectives, after this fight, I'll get to it. But you know,
There's several actions
And
coming
mid.
in. There's Leona's stuff. Both of them
doesn't look like
misses.
it's coming down or anything though. And
No,
Rengar's coming up into the top lane. This
but the Shen
Bard
ultimate.
could go down.
No, Shen ultimate.
Misses the taunt, and
But it looks like they actually have the upper hand here. Oh, unless Bard gets bursted down by
Bard
the Blitzcrank
gets-
damage. And that
all
actually
right,
looks
and
like,
yeah, that's gonna go into Team
gonna swing.
Non-Fek's favor.
unless Shen.
Five
Oh
gonna
my
get away,
god!
Five gets away.
Wow. Gameplaying also comes up
1
top
for 0
too.
in the top lane.
Kind of late, but they might be able to take this top share because of the sheer amount of minions they have here. I don't think Leona can do anything there. We're finally seeing an objective being taken. Maybe that's kind of.
Yeah.
I think it feels like objectives are a little harder to get to when you have 4v4 because the objective taking is usually left to the AD carries, and there's no AD carries in this game.
Yeah, like I was saying, there was. If you look at the vision control, Team Non-Fex is actually more worried about where the Leona's going, keeping the stuff around the river and inside their jungle to stop counter jungling, while TSM's their vision is timed out by now, but it's in lane to stop ganks coming from the.
Leona ended up flashing and catching Gangplank with a Zenith Blade and stunning him after he uses orange, so Gangplank goes down to Leona. Once again, kills are still really even. Not swinging in anyone's favor so far. The turret lead is over to Red Team, but then keep in mind, they have a turret lead, but the gold lead's still even, which means some of their people don't seem to be farming that well.
And gank in the bot lane.
Oh. Thresh is going really low,
Yorick
though.
could get away with a kill.
No, yeah. Yorick's actually really hard to 1v2 as he actually scares off Thresh, and it looks like Rengar's gonna be down. The Thresh
Is this
hits
gonna
the
be a
Yorick
1v2
ghost.
from Shoemaker?
He's gonna kill both of them. The
Shoemaker
Thresh
gets
hook.
the first one. Looks like he's gonna get the second one as well. Double kill for Shoemaker.
Ow. Yeah, no, Yorick's actually surprisingly hard to 1v2, so like Thresh tried to save Rengar, but the hook hit the Yorick clone instead, right before it disappeared. So Shoemaker easily cleans that up with using the power of Yorick Mori. He only had a freaking
Don't
Sunfire
underestimate the power of a Gravedigger.
Gravedigger. He needs to rework. I don't think Gangplank wants to be there as blue team takes the dragon. He's gonna run.
Good Bard ult, though.
I like the pose he made.
And CC hell.
I like the pose he made when he was hit by the Bard ultimate, but he does end up going down despite using it. He uses orange to cleanse the CC quite nicely, but he still went down to the damage.
Almost got away though.
Yeah. There's quite a CS lead in terms of Yorick over Thresh. Bard ult does go down on the Leona is tanking the tower. Rengar is forced to flash away as they kind of just scare him off this tower. They didn't get anything, but they need the tower, so that is something. They scared them off and got an easy tower. Putting the turret lead even, they have a kill lead, and now we're starting to see a significant 2k gold lead. There's finally a gold lead swinging over into Shoemaker's team's favor. The Shoemakers.
Yeah. They get the early dragon, and now they're even turrets, and they're up 3 kills. Farm definitely an advantage of TSM as well.
I think
Like,
Yorick has
just
more
look at-
farm.
Yorick is up 38 farm over the, and let's see,
That
Yeah,
was
Bard
close.
gets away, so.
That's pretty close.
Alright, for a second there when I saw the Rift Herald die, I thought that Bard had went down by the Ignite or something. So I was like, yeah, he got away. Oh.
Oh god, look at Yorick's power. He's
Well,
just like scaring off Thresh so hard. Like the Rot of Ages, I feel like it's not doing
I've
much
gotta
for Thresh.
yeah, I gotta start playing Yorick after this, like, just seeing a 1v2 without him taking, like, any damage whatsoever.
Be
When he
prepared
wasn't
to
even
be a
that fed, it just...
be prepared to be a little
man.
bored playing him. As it looks like Simon actually gets caught up by the Thresh hook, Blitzcrank hook. The Bard ult is not going to save him.
Not
He's
anything.
Okay, so Leona getting caught out a little bit there, kind of shimming their gold a little bit. Except Schumacher is getting himself another turret, is easily pushing out by himself. Oh, that's
TSM
actually.
is still, at the very least, gonna trade objectives, if not be the only ones to get one.
Oh man, the damage from the Gangplank ultimate, but Bard's gonna get away from that one.
Zoned out, and that's gonna leave Shin in a 1v2, but he's just way too tanky to deal with from any magic damage threat. So.
Oh, he's going for his easier up portal too. So he's got a lot of magic resist from 2 magic resist items there. Are we gonna see the? Oh my goodness! Yeah, you weren't. It was last Saturday. There was like everyone was building banner command. We saw like 8 banner commands in one game.
Yeah,
I don't think...
and one of them was like on a Lee Sin for some reason.
This Yorick is
like,
pretty far hefty ahead.
Nobody saw that.
You know something else I thought about. So because it's only a 4v4, there's less people. So like like how people say you can 1v5. Yorick only has to 1v4. There's one less person on the enemy team he has to worry about, which could actually make him a little more terrifying.
Yeah, but it's also a nerf because he can't get the pentakill.
That's true.
At the very least, it nerfs his highlight reel.
It looks like they're actually going to take out all 3 turrets here. They're going to have 2 turrets over non-team FEK's 1 turret. He's going to get pushed off though as the entire team is running up. Oh, Gangplank is getting out of there as the Rengar is ulting, but he's going to decide not to go in. Oh, and he's actually going to flash in. I don't think he had to. Leona goes out.
Shoemaker's still dealing all the damage though. This is not good for Team Non-FEK. One of them is already down, another one going down. Double kill for Shoemaker, and that just went horribly for Team Non-FEK.
Bard's chasing down Gangplank. I don't think he can... I mean, he might be able to get away if he jukes the Bard correctly, but he's... Uh-oh.
He just corralled himself, like... And there it is.
Okay. Okay,
3
so that
for
was...
0, and TSM gets the top tower.
This looks
That
like
just...
it's... I think the game's already lost, to be honest. If a Yorick gets fed, there is nothing you can do to him. Unless he plays like a dummy, but it's Schumacher. He's not gonna let that happen. They're gonna get another turret here. I guess Team Non-FEK kind of just baited themselves out by all-inning on Schumacher's Yorick.
TSM just broke the backs of Team Non-FEK in that last team fight. They got the perfect setup onto Shoemaker to just burst him down. He got the silence on him in the beginning. It looked like it was going good, but he was just too tanky to take down. He comes back, still gets all the damage out, and teamfight just goes into TSM's favor from there. All the cooldowns are blown from Team Non-FEK. There was no more follow-up that they could do to get them out of that scenario. And, Shoemaker being Shoemaker just goes ahead and says, screw it, let's 1v5, and, the rest is history.
I don't think they can kill him because of he's got 2 armor items. They can't kill him, and he's getting magic resist too.
If they were able to kill him there, I don't think it would have still went in their favor because he could have just ulted himself before he went down and still did his damage.
His damage is getting even worse once he gets a Mermana. By the way, he doesn't even have a single damage item besides the. Iceborne Gauntlet's pretty strong right now, unfortunately. But he's gonna hurt once he has a Mermana. He just doesn't care. He's face tanking.
Another turret goes down, and
He
Is
gets
he gonna
kind
go
of
down?
low, but no, he's getting healed. He's got Bard
He's gonna
supporting
get
him.
at least one kill here.
Oh no, he's actually not gonna go down.
He's gonna get out too.
The Thresh Hook hits his clone instead, so he's gonna get out safe.
Shoemaker just showing why you're not supposed to forget Yorick Mori this game. We've made 3 jokes about that quote this entire time.
I can't wait for York rework, dude. I wonder what they're gonna do. They had so many concepts, like an ability that summoned like 10,000 ghouls that each did 3 damage if they ran into the enemy champion. That was like a experimental concept, which I think has been scrapped.
Keep in mind that if this was an LCS game, like full-blown perfect, we'd see Yorick like every single game in solo queue from now on, just because of Shoemaker.
Oh boy. A lot of Zizurats. That's still Shen Zizurat, but Leona is not in a good spot. He's gonna
But
get hit by
that's a
that
hook
Thresh
on
Hook.
Simon. He's
That's a Shen and Bartle coming in though, as they're in a
Shoemaker's
bad
already
spot.
at the Oh!
It's a really
That
good
is-
Shen taunt.
That wasn't just the Shin taunt. That is so much damage. I don't even know who that came out of, but 1 second Team Non-FEK's health bars were just completely fine, and then suddenly they were suddenly 7 fires and random laser were just almost dead out of the blue. And Ragnar, he's down as well. I don't know what to say about this game anymore.
I think York's is running away with this game. There's no way. Like, I think you're saying what you were saying at the beginning about the pick comp being completely countered by blue team's comp is not completely correct, because Leona was caught out, but gets Bard and Shen ulted, and they win the fight. Gangplank ult's not gonna stop them. Just pulls it.
They
You don't want
try
to pull
pick
it,
him
York.
off, and you grab
York. It's like grabbing an Alawi into your team, pretty much.
Congratulations, you are my gap closer.
The only like, it's champions like this. The only thing that can like kill, it's like what can kill an extraordinarily fed tanker or bruiser. A full build AD carry probably can if his team protects him, because that's the only thing that has the damage to shred through their health. But there's no AD carries.
Don't do
Rengar
it random. Don't.
Rengar. Just swipe that away from him. He wins the battle over the
1
Rapture.
HP. Just 1 HP.
Wait, what? The chicken had 1 HP?
Yeah, it had 1 HP and random came up and just smites it.
He's got his own minor victory out of this game, I guess.
Yeah, because of that, it was Team Non-FEK's just gonna come back. They're gonna just ace TSM out of just completely nowhere and just win the game off of that.
He's gonna pull York into his summoner fountain.
Yeah.
Oh look, York's got Mirror Mana, by the way.
I'm not
It's
sure
over.
if that could actually kill him at this point.
It's over. It's over because York has his Mirror Mana. Gangplank's probably not gonna get out of this one. He gets stunned with the Leona ult to
Goodbye.
follow it up. He's going down. Yeah, he keeps shooting his barrel prematurely too. So York's got his Mirror Mana. He's pretty much. You thought he did a lot of damage before? You're wrong. Oh, especially with the new Mirror Mana, dude. The new Mirror Mana is so strong for him. You know, people
Like,
don't realize they actually.
It
buffed Mirror
doesn't
Mana.
matter. TSM's draft was so good this game. Like whoever did this for them, if it was one of the players, if it was like a hidden coach somewhere, they did an amazing job. By the way, I'm just gonna ignore that team fight because I already know who's gonna win. Like,
Did you see that Yorick damage though? Oh my god.
yeah, he just walks in and everybody's gone.
Rengar has no health in his build. He's got 1 magic resist item and that's about it. He's got CDR boots. He's got nothing to protect him from getting bursted.
I'm not sure if I should praise TSM's draft or just. Alright, never mind, 7 Fire's gone. And there goes Ragnar.
That's an ace.
And there goes the game. Okay.
That's pretty much GG. Calling the GG's already.
Looks like TSM is going to take down the Nexus and move on to the second game already. 29 minutes, 2 seconds in. Let's see if they can get it before 30 minutes. And let's see, and they will get it. A pre-30-minute game for game 1, and TSM takes down Team Non-FEK.
Very command.